Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes free to play. It's after midnight on the 21st. We're doing the research for the 21st. This will be the day for the 20th when I post it. Hopefully, I remember that, but we'll see. Hope you're doing well. Today was, all told, not too bad, I guess. Was a little, I was a little peevish early, at the beginning of the day because I woke up getting ready to take my kids to school, doing the stuff that I normally do in the morning, going through the accounts and grabbing my energy and spinning it down and all that fun stuff. And my wife sends me a text. Hey, the kids have a 2-hour school delay, so they're not going in until 11 o'clock. And I'm like, great. I'm like, you mean to tell me I could have slept a little bit longer? And I'm like, whatever. And it was, it was just a little twinge of stress that I didn't need that was there. And I'm like, okay, how do I navigate this? And your first thought is always, this is going to be much worse. This is going to be much worse than it actually always ends up being because we can't, I don't think we're capable of thinking anything else. And the reason why we get to think of that is because we're constantly bombarded with people trying to take advantage of us, whether it's whatever's going on with this new episode track thing, or I'm sure any number of things that the grocery store, the gas station, insurance companies, you name it. I feel like there's always somebody outside. I think, from my perspective, at least, it's like, okay, outside of, for me, it's outside of church. It's basically anywhere else I go. It's like, okay, going to a store. It's like, okay, how am I how am I going to avoid getting grifted in here? I went to the store after I dropped the kids off and took the baby to the store. We bought a rotisserie chicken for dinner, and then we bought some of those Bob Evans mashed potatoes that you throw in the microwave or you cook on the stovetop, and they're ready in like 6 minutes. And they taste just like Bob Evans mashed potatoes. They're really good. And there was this thing, the regular price, and then they have, hey, if you have the app, if you have the store app, then you get $1.50 off. And this is not like Walmart. It's like a chain that's only here in the Midwest, I think. And I can't even tell you where the next closest one is, but it's like, hey, if you have this random chain that probably nobody's ever heard of, if you have the app. And so it's like, why do I have to have the app? You know? Because the app is like, it's like, how often am I going to use the app? It's like, how many apps do you have on your phone that you don't use? Like, I mean, we'll just go through my phone real quick. And, my one page, I listen to the original Thrawn trilogy from back in the 90s, the Timothy Zahn one with the goat Mara Jade, the goat of, at least to me, in terms of Star Wars, Mara Jade, otherwise known as Mara Jade Skywalker. I read that earlier than this. I listened to that earlier this year. Haven't listened to anything since. Still on my phone. This kitchen timer. I don't know when the last. I mean, I use it a couple occasionally with my kids. This Retro Bowl college game. I don't know when the last time I played that was. Everything else pretty much used a lot. The amusement park that is not in season right now, I haven't used that. The Roku app I use occasionally. But there's a lot of stuff on here that I don't use, like Google Assistant, Caffeine TV to watch Arena, the Indoor Football League, and watch that in a little bit. This funny prank sounds that just has a bunch of sounds on it that my kids love that I don't know when the last time I've used that. Kickstarter, I don't know when the last time I've used Kickstarter is. This meme app, I don't know when I've ever used this. Monopoly Go, I don't know when I've ever played that. There's just a lot of stuff, and they're asking me to put this Miller's app. This Miller's app is the name of the store. Miller's. You remember this? And it's like, why would I put this random app on my phone? And it's like, maybe I should take Monopoly Go, which I keep thinking I'm going to play, but I never get around to. And maybe I should put this Miller's app on instead, and so I could have it. But it's like, why do I need this app to get this discount? And sure, I could have gone to Walmart, but it's like, I know if I'm in Walmart, I have a longer walk into the store. I probably have, I have a longer walk. Probably the rotisserie chickens are probably up in the front, but, how far am I going to have to walk to get these mashed potatoes? And then how far am I going to have to walk to get checked out of the store? And then I'm going to have to go through a self-checkout or what? And how many people are going to be in Walmart because it's Walmart? When I can just go to this small little chain place and just be in and out. And how long? By the way, look here, we got Snips. Don't know if we have it, but we have Anakin here. Anakin is, still need a lot of work on mods, so they're not going anywhere until we get their mods done, and then it's, done into the appropriate mods in the right slot, and then obviously gotta pilot mod them. But I mean, we're just got a long way. But it's like, the grift is real. The grift is all over the place. It's like, I don't want to put this random app on my phone because you have to have an app for everything. I mean, one of the apps that I didn't mention is this Marco's Pizza. Are you familiar with this place? Love their pizza. They have, in my estimation, at least for me around here, they have one of the best pizzas that I've ever had. It's phenomenal. But their app used to be good. And then for whatever reason, they updated the app, and now it's absolute shite. It's absolute shite. And it pisses me off because whenever we have to order pizza, I have to come in here, I have to get on the computer here, I have to bring up the website. I have to go through and order through the website. Whereas I used to be able to just go into the app and like was done in like a few minutes. But now it's I have to drudge all the way upstairs, and then I have to come in here and I have to get on the computer and I have to go to the website. I have to do the whole thing. Why can't I just do it downstairs at the table or in my recliner or whatever, wherever? Why do I have to come up here and do all this nonsense up here? And it's like, why can't we just have nice things? Why do we have to make, why does things have to be so difficult? And it's like, and so I have this Marco's app on my phone that they may or may not have fixed. But am I in a hurry to try it to find out if they fixed it? What do you think? No. But it's like, it's like, yeah, I've got room on my phone, but it's like, why do I want to do that? And, I'm talking, maybe it is worth it because maybe I'll actually get some use out of it, some more use out of it than I would if I didn't, but I don't know. It's just, there's so many apps like that, like this Marco's app that I used to live by, and now it's like, it's absolute. It's like, why did I download you again? And I love this app because it was so easy to use, and then they went and did an update, and I'm like, you're dead to me. But other than that, it was fine. If that's the biggest complaint I have is, I went to the similar store and we bought a rotisserie chicken and mashed potatoes, and I got taken advantage of because I didn't have their crappy store app on my phone. If that's the worst thing that I have going on, I kind of think I'm doing okay. I could be wrong. It's very possible. I am, after all, just like everybody else. But trying to keep moving forward, especially in this account. Gosh, I just totally forgot. I was like, okay, can I get something for Snips and forget about these guys? We should probably look for stuff for these guys, but I know ultimately I need a butt ton of those. I need a butt ton of these. I need a butt ton of those other things, and it's like, I will get it tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm almost to level 1. That's good. I feel like I should already be at level 1 instead of almost to level 1. We get pushed back to 110. I was at 100 last night, so. And it's weird because this account is older than my other free-to-play account, but yet my other free-to-play account with not nearly as good a fleet is much further along than this account is, which is just, hey, you're dead. Here comes Kylo. When we get this fleet where we need to be, where it needs to be, it's gonna be It's gonna be like, what's that? Oh. Hey, I got. Did I not do the? It's possible I didn't do the fleet battle yesterday. I meant. It's possible I totally forgot to do the fleet battle yesterday. That's very possible that I didn't do the fleet battle yesterday. I'm not happy about it, but it's very possible that I didn't end up doing the fleet battle yesterday. I know I just said that, but it's worth repeating. It's very possible I didn't end up doing the fleet yesterday. You know, first day, what are you going to do? Who am I buying here? Probably nobody. Yeah. Here it's TIE Bomber. Yes. Flow. Yes. We're not quite to Jedi Consular. Well, we could be. It could be there in any minute. We could be there. Let's go ahead and get Clone Sergeant so I don't have to buy any more ever of Clone Sergeant. And I probably could have gotten it free, but I'm like, yeah, what? Why not? Let's just do it since we're here. Rex, take Rex and more of the Plo Fighter, of course. Done with that, so we don't have to buy any more of that. Should probably bring him up. Not too sure about it, though. We'll have to see. Are we done? I don't know. Hey, I'm finally made it to 1. Hey, cool. Meant that I should have made it there yesterday, but it'll be fine. Let's see what's happened. By the way, I just did this on my oldest account. Bronzium and Bronzium 5 versus somebody with Riva. Riva, otherwise known as Third Sister. I was like, what? What is this? Another person? When did everybody start beelining? When did we just decide to start beelining whatever? I don't think this is going to be a win. Just good feeling I have. I don't think this is going to shape up to be a win. I don't know that I want to go after these. If I had my troopers better, I would, but they're not, so we're not. Let's do this. Let's do something that might be dumb, but I do know a little something about troopers. I don't know that it's going to work out for me in this particular instance, but maybe it does. And you might be wondering, what do you know about troopers? I know that low-level troopers, without GI and without Riva are ass. So, that doesn't mean that we're going to be able to get through them, because they are, after all, Relic 2, and mine are not Relic. So, there's really a possibility that we could be in for a war to hurt, because that is very, very possible. But I'm still just giving it a bash, see what happens. Yeah, I think we're done. And not that it's surprising, but it's like, I mean, they do have Zetas on, and I just have the one on Jimmy, but it'll be fine. Whatever. Maybe they don't play. Maybe we end up winning, even though that's, it's fine. Anyway, I think that's all I got. We didn't do anything today. Is that okay? I don't know. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If not, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. Hold the line. We'll see you then. Bye.